Hey guys, Emily Jean here. Today we're going to do a little plan with me. So I'm going to do a reading journal, bullet journal style for the very first time. I have it all mapped out. If you want to see me put it together, bring it together, see what I have planned out for the month, grab your coffee, grab your tea, and let's get cozy. Okay, I'm so excited. I have attempted bullet journaling before with very little success because I tried to incorporate way too much. I tried to do all of the things in my bullet journal, habit tracking, work planning, calendars. I mean, you name it, I wanted to put it in there. It was too much, it was too overwhelming. And I actually find that I prefer online methods for tracking my calendar and even different habits. But I'm so drawn to bullet journaling. I think it's so pretty and creative. I didn't know how to incorporate it in. And then I saw a video from Lady Jane Books where she did a reading journal, and I thought, oh my goodness, genius. So I know we're already in April, but this is going to be my 2021 reading journal. I've already mapped it out with pencil, kind of how I'm going to approach it. I'm going to walk you through that, and then we're going to fill it out with our colors, with our washi tape, and really get going. I've got some beautiful stickers over here too that were gifted to me from a friend, and I just got these new markers. I'm hoping that they don't bleed through. We'll see. And I also got this beautiful journal from that Bookish Acts of Kindness group that I'm in. So let's do our walkthrough. So the first page that I'm going to do is a 2021 reading journal page, reading books, oracle cards, and Akashic Records, because these are three things that I read, and I really wanted my reading journal to incorporate all of these. I don't really have another way that I track my oracle card pulls or my time in the Akashic Records, so I thought that would be really neat to incorporate as well. I wanted this little string light succulent theme, so we've got that going on. And P.S. I spent a lot of time tracing. I did not do any of these by hand except some of the books later on. Then I'm going to do a books read in 2021 page. So I'll write the title of the book as I finish. My goal for this year is 36. It was actually 20 until I started my booktube channel, and now I've upped it to 36 because I've been able to be a lot more consistent with my reading. I want to do a little color code based on the stars that I rate the book, and then I'll color that page whichever the corresponding star is. Then we're going to move into April specifically. I thought it'd be really sweet to do this little quote, happiness blooms from within. April in Maine is really when the showers come, the flowers start to bloom. Well, they aren't blooming, but they're starting to kind of bud, and the trees are starting to bud. Things are waking up. And originally I was going to draw all these in lots of different places until I found in my sticker book these beautiful stickers. So I'm going to place these kind of around the quote, and hopefully maybe these smaller ones will fit in better, but I think that will look really sweet. Then we're going to do my TBR page. So I don't always read 5 books. It may be more like 3, but I'm going to set a goal of 5 books, and including books that I listen to. Then I'm going to do hauled. So if I pick up any new books during April, come on, then I'm going to include that here. The title, the author, and the source. Then I'm going to do a number of pages reading log. So I just put 1 in 30, but when I go in with the markers, I'll do all the dates in April. And then you kind of do it like a bar graph. So if I read 50 pages, I'll color up to here, then 100, 150, 200 plus. I really only have an hour, maybe 2 hours on a good day to read every day. So this is probably pretty realistic for me. And then also books read. So I'm going to actually write in the titles of the books that I read in April. I would love to have a full bookcase, but I'm a working mom, stay at home with my toddler, run my business from home. So this is probably pretty realistic. And then Lady Jane gave me the idea to do review notes, which will help with my YouTube reviews as well. So as I read, I'll just write review notes, and I didn't write it across each page because once I go in with the marker, I can just kind of freehand it. So review notes for 6 pages, just to give me enough space. And then we're going to read into our oracle card readings of the month. So I'm going to choose my deck of the month, which I actually already chose. I'm going to do Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. I read oracle cards in my Facebook group every Monday, and I use a lot of different decks, but I really wanted to be more consistent with my personal reading of my cards, and I really wanted to get consistent with the energy of just one deck at a time. So in April, my focus is going to be the Energy Oracle cards, and then the spread of the month that I'm doing is a 3-card pull. First card you pull represents mind, middle card you pull represents body, and the final card you pull represents spirit. So I'm going to be asking every day of the month, what do I need to do today? Or what do these areas most need today? Mind, body, and spirit. And then I'm going to track the cards that I pull each day, day 1 through 30. So I'll write down the name of the first card, second card, third card to kind of look back on. And I got this beautiful pad from the Owl Crate. So I feel like I'm probably going to want to journal a lot more than just the card names, kind of different themes that come up, or how I'm feeling about it, or how I'm going to honor what's coming up for mind, body, and spirit. So I thought this would be the perfect place to do that. So I'll just add any extra notes in here. The Magician is a traditional tarot card, and so I thought this was just great for my extra oracle card notes. Then we're going to move into Akashic Record reading. So Akashic Records are a modality that I work with in my spiritual business a lot. I'm always in the records for other people. I usually have the Akashic Records open for myself, but I'm not going in specifically just to spend quality time in the records. So this month, I really want to do that for April. I want the focus of my month to be connection, and I really want to focus on just going into the Akashic realm and just sitting there. When we're in the Akashic Records, we can receive information, we can receive healing energy. There's so much that can happen, but what I really want to do is just focus on connection and reconnection and just spending time in the Akashic realm. So we've got the dates, we're going to do 1 through 30, and then I'm just going to track how much time I was able to spend that day. Probably it's going to be realistically in this range down here, 15 to 30 minutes, but maybe some days I'll be able to do a longer meditation during nap time if I don't have any sessions. So I'll do that bar graph thing again to see the time spent in April. And then that's my plan for my reading journal, reading books, oracle cards, and Akashic Records. And we're going to end the month with just a little heart, maybe a quote from one of my stickers. And that's the plan. So enough of me talking. I'm going to get some relaxing music on for you, and we're going to get to drawing and decorating, and it looks like a lot of erasing afterwards too. I don't have a lot of experience with these markers, so I'm just excited to see how it all comes out. we are back. I switched to water because it is now after bedtime. And I found a brand new eraser, which will hopefully work a lot better. I got my caw pile so that I can write down the books that I have read so far this year. Okay, my phone ran out of storage, but we're back. I colored in the books and we're moving on to the next section. Okay, we made it. I'm not totally happy with it. My first time, I learned a lot. I don't like how the pages bled, but there's a lot that I really am happy with, so I can't wait to hear what you guys think. I love my front page 2021 reading journal. I love the books that I read. This will be tracking the year. I hate this page. It's just awful. The bleed through. Oh, the bleed through from this page. Just blah. Tips, ideas to fix it. A lot of washi tape. I love the TBR and the hauled page. Number of pages, April reading log. I definitely want to work on my font skills for sure. Books read, maybe add some more pieces into the bookmarks here. Review notes. I thought this would make the gold stand out more, but it definitely didn't. Oracle card readings. I'm super excited for these. I think I did an okay job replicating the cover. Not exact, but hey. And then Akashic Records and our final page. She walked in moon dust and stars were sprinkled in her hair. That is my April reading journal. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts. And thanks for hanging out in another video. I will see you very soon.